Hey, what's up, guys? This is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. How y'all feeling? That's good, man. That's real good. You know, right now it's Tuesday. It was just Martin Luther King's birthday yesterday. So hopefully you guys had a good opportunity to, you know, do something nice, something kind for somebody, to show the love that Martin Luther King showed to everybody else, because he was all about peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so today I want to talk about money. And I want to talk about money because money is one of those things we all want, but we spend so much of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do we want something so bad, but then we spend so much of it? Maybe that's why we want it, just so we can spend it. Or maybe we want the things that money can buy. Maybe that's what it is. But, you know, you got some people, they just like to have a big bankroll. You know, they like to be able to and just count through those hundreds and 50s, right? And 20s or whatever. Just to say they got it, because it makes them feel good to hold on to it. But then you got other people, as soon as they get some money, it burn a hole straight through their pocket. Right? So, money. You know, let's talk about it, man. Because we get a lot of money. We get a lot of money, man. Let's just be real. Black people. And really not just black people, anybody. But I want to talk about specifically athletes, entertainers, you know, who tend to be black for the most part. Let's keep it real, guys. We're getting millions and millions of dollars. And I say we, I'm not an entertainer. You know, I ain't getting money like that, but I get a little couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? But the money that we get, we blowing through it, man. We buying all the most expensive jewelry, the homes, the cars. You know, a lot of these things, they're not investments, folks. These are things that are depreciating at a very rapid pace, but it's almost part of the game. Like, you gotta be fresh. You gotta be in the Gucci. You gotta be in the Bugatti. You know what I mean? Hold on, the police. This is an ambulance. There's an ambulance coming. You know, some people say, oh, that's the ambulance. Nah, that's incorrect, my brother. That's the ambulance. Man, who behind me, man? That's the ambulance. Hey, but look here, man. The money. It's so much of it getting spent, all trying to keep up with the Joneses. That's a very old school term. For some of you new guys out there, you might not know what that means. Keeping up with the Joneses just means that you're just trying to spend money like everybody else so you can fit in. But when you think about money and the importance of money, it's crazy when you look back on money. Like when you look back at the history of it. Because back in the day, we didn't have paper money. We didn't have paper dollar bills that you would give to a person as an exchange for something. Back in the day, it was all barter. It was a straight barter system, right? I have a cow, you have 2 goats. My cow can give you milk, and them 2 goats can give me some milk, and maybe I might be able to eat the 2 goats. Let's make a trade. I'm gonna give you my cow, you give you my goat, I give you my 2 goats, and we good, right? That's the barter system. But somehow along the way, we got to a point where we were like, all right, look, man, I got $500 that I'm gonna give you for that cow. You want to make a trade? So really, it's just the trade. It's just the way. It's a means to an end. But somehow along the line, things got twisted, man. We got away from food, clothing, and shelter for the money. We want way more than that for the money. Because really, let's look at it. That's all you really need. Food. You need food. You got to eat, guys. Warmth. You need to stay warm, so you need clothes for that. You can't walk around here butt naked, man. If you try to do that, your ass is gonna end up in handcuffs. And shelter. You need a roof over your head. That's what you need, man. I don't care if you staying at your auntie house. Your auntie is paying for the mortgage. Your grandmama paying rent. Somebody is paying. That takes money for that. Food, clothing, shelter. those are really the only things we have to spend money on. Think about it. But when we spend so much money on all these other things, it really makes you wonder, man. Wow, we're blowing bread. And you got so many people in debt. And you got a lot of this debt. It's causing people to go into depression, where they just can't take it, man. They like, man, look, I got all these credit cards. When I spent the money at the time, it was good, but hell, now I don't have the money to pay this back. And it's causing people to feel stressed out, man, frustrated. And that's not the way you're supposed to be living your life. You're supposed to be living a happy life, bro. You're not supposed to be living your life owing people your whole life. What type of life is that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you right now, man. Food, clothing, and shelter, if it ain't that, you might want to keep your money in your pocket, man. You might just want to hold on to that little money you got, bro. If you got $100 and you got food in your refrigerator, your rent has been paid, Georgia Power has been paid, you got clothes on your back, then why are you spending that money again? I mean, because you're trying to get out of debt, right? You're trying to save your money, right? You're trying to do something with that money. Why are you spending it again? Oh, you're spending it so that you can look like something you're not. You want to look like you got money. Gotcha. See, a lot of this stuff has been perpetrated by the media, man. They put this in our face and we bought it hook, line, and sinker, man. We fell in the trap. We're walking around in the woods and there's a bunch of bear traps. You step in that shit and they got you. They got me. I'm still walking around with a bear trap still attached to my leg trying to pay off these credit card bills, man. That shit crazy. I just don't want you guys to fall into that trap. I'm a little bit older now, but if I had everything to do over again, I'd probably do things a little bit different. But you know, for me, man, my best friend, he had a destination wedding. And I was the best man. So I was like, shh. He wanted me to go to overseas for the wedding. I'm like, bruh, man, I ended up spending $3,500 for that wedding, still paying that shit off. You know, and a lot of people say, man, he should have paid for you to go. I'm like, man, I ain't finna do that. That's lame. You know what I mean? Asking your best friend, hey, man, can you pay for me to come to your wedding? Nah, man. But I'm just saying, these kind of things come up. So it's like, when you start spending money outside of what it is you even need, you really have to ask yourself, man, what do you really want to do with your life? Do you want to do fun stuff that actually requires that you spend a little bit of money? Or are you going to buy a bunch of little meaningless shit? Just a whole bunch of little meaningless things in the big scheme of things that's going to end up going to Goodwill, right? You don't keep that shit for that long, man. You buy some shoes, you buy some jeans, you buy this and that and the third, and you buy this and that. That shit gonna end up in a landfill. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna hold on to that stuff for that long. It's not anything of real value. So why buy it? Just put it back. Keep your money in your wallet. Young lady, keep your money in your purse. Go back home. And you'll be just fine. See, the problem is we think that spending money is gonna make us feel happy. Nah, man, you're supposed to be happy outside of money. If you got food, clothing, shelter, and clothes, you should be happy. There's gotta be something that you can be happy about, man. You know what I'm saying? Get with some of your homeboys and get on the grill and cook some chicken. Talk shit with your homeboys. Watch the game. Stay at home. You ain't got to be spending all this money, man. So that's all I got, man. This is Malcolm. You are on Malcolm Talks. Here go another ambulance. Damn, these ambulances. Oh, hell no. Clayton County Amberland. But look, man, this is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. I'm gonna holler at you guys next time. Stop spending so much damn money. Hold on to your money for a little while and buy yourself something nice, something real nice that's gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna check you guys out next time. Peace.